transition day 5. Today's hump day. And I wanted to share with you a little bit about what I'm feeling right now and what's in my head, what I'm doing, what my action plans are. Yesterday, I noticed a little bit of a dip down into what I call the blue state, and I quickly recognized it. And there's a key point in being able to recognize where your thoughts are, which attribute to how you feel. And as soon as you begin to feel a negative thought, put it into perspective. So my thought yesterday was, wow, I wasn't that good at being a community relations manager in assisted living. And I automatically took that and I looked back onto my hiring process and my training and what I had learned in assisted living. And I said, I was in the position for 2 months. And I thought to myself, I forged some real good relationships. I moved in families in that short amount of time. I learned what I consider is a brand new language in assisted living. I came from the YMCA. I went into working with the elderly. I did a lot of great things. I began to forge partnerships, began to lay out new marketing strategies. So I automatically negated that weed, that thought, that negative feeling that developed. And I turned it around. I attribute it to one time I was climbing. It was a 2-day climb. And Nate and I spent the night on the side of a 800-foot cliff in our portal edges. And once we got to our portal edge and we got into the mode of now we can relax, even though we're 400 feet up off the ground. That next morning when we woke up, there was just a lot of self-doubt. Do I want to go up? Can we go up? The weather looks bad. My hands hurt. My head hurts. All those self-doubt began to creep in. And we worked ourselves into an excitement and energy mode, and we got up and we got out of our portal edges and we packed up and we moved higher up that mountain. It was those weeds that we got ourselves caught in, not just 1 year before to the date that we decided to come back down. But it was this year that was going to be our year. We learned from our mistakes. We had trials and tribulations that we moved through. And that's exactly what's happening right now. And like on that climb, we worked through those thought weeds that could have really taken us away from the goal to get to the top. This job transition is no different. I've got to take those thoughts that I have, those weeds, and turn them into positivity. And that happens in action steps. Yesterday, I applied for 2 positions, one with the American Heart Association and one with A Place for Mom. My options are completely open. I'll be exercising. That's a key piece in taking action. And I want to share all of my thoughts and all of my passions with you. And here's what I know that I'm good at. I'm good at developing staff. I'm good at streamlining operations. I'm excellent at seeing opportunities and gaps and then turning those into positivity that plus us. And the us is the partner and the business. I am damn good at putting plans together, projects on the table, getting the right people around and making things happen. And those are the things that I'm going to rely on. Those are the things that are going to guide me through this transition. And if you're going through a transition, I want you to think of those positive things. The moment you think of a weed that's going to take you down to that blue state, that depression, give it some objectivity, because there is objectivity there. Don't let your mind control it. You have control. Transition number 2, day 5.